What if tomorrow morning never came? You open your eyes expecting the warmth of sunrise. But outside your window, there is only darkness. No dawn. No golden sky. No sunlight reaching the earth. At first, people would assume it was a strange weather event or an unusually long eclipse. But within minutes, scientists around the world would confirm the impossible: the sun had completely disappeared. It sounds like science fiction, but if this actually happened for just 24 hours, life on Earth would change in ways almost impossible to imagine. For the first 8 minutes and 20 seconds, everything would seem completely normal. That's because sunlight takes about 8 minutes to travel from the sun to Earth. Even gravity follows the same limit, so Earth would continue orbiting as if nothing had happened. But the moment those 8 minutes passed, daylight would instantly disappear. The sky would turn completely black, stars would become visible in the middle of the day, and Earth would stop orbiting the sun, drifting through space in a straight line instead. Within hours, panic would spread across the globe. Governments would declare states of emergency as millions of people searched for answers. Solar power stations would shut down immediately, forcing countries to rely entirely on other energy sources. Although electricity would still work in many places, power grids would come under enormous pressure as demand skyrocketed. Airports, hospitals, communication networks, and emergency services would race to keep civilization running while uncertainty grew with every passing hour. As darkness continued, temperatures would begin falling across the planet. Earth wouldn't freeze instantly because the oceans store enormous amounts of heat, but the air would become noticeably colder. Plants would immediately stop photosynthesis because they depend on sunlight to produce energy. One day without sunlight wouldn't wipe out forests or crops, but it would be the beginning of a dangerous chain reaction. If the darkness lasted any longer, animals would also struggle to understand what was happening. Birds would stop their normal routines, insects would behave as if it were nighttime, and nocturnal predators would remain active far longer than usual. Humans would face their own challenges as the lack of daylight disrupted sleep cycles, increased stress, and created widespread fear. For the first time in history, the entire planet would experience the exact same terrifying event together. Now imagine looking toward the horizon after 24 endless hours of darkness. Suddenly, a faint glow begins to appear. Within minutes, the sun rises once again, filling the sky with light. Scientists would spend decades trying to explain what had happened, while the rest of humanity would never look at another sunrise the same way again. According to everything we know about astronomy, the sun is expected to continue shining for roughly 5 billion more years. But this thought experiment reveals one incredible truth. Every moment of life on Earth depends on a single star. Without it, our world would become unrecognizable in less than a single day.